Hello everyone, this is hassanaskia, and I'll be reading part 3 of the book Overstanding the Law of Profusion, How to Develop an Empire State of Mind. This book is available at all online retailers. You can get a copy of this book by contacting me at my email address, hassanaskia@gmail.com, hassanaskia@gmail.com. Or you can text me at 229-425-8657, and we will let you know how you can acquire a copy of this book if you don't want to go online. Like I said, it's available at all online retailers, Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, all major online retailers. So if you like the book, if you find value in the reading of the book, the information is something you want to learn more about, I encourage you to get a copy of the book for yourself. I've already done 2 sections. This is the 3rd one. This is part 3. Before we get into the main text of where we left off from part 2, we're going to do a recap of the introduction of this book. This book or booklet is a humble attempt by the author to share some of the life-giving lessons and words of inspiration that have come my way over the years. The quotes and ideas in this book come from a vast array of sources, including but not exclusive to the Bible, the Holy Quran, Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, W.D. Wallace, The Science of Getting Rich, the writings and lectures of W.D. Muhammad, and many other authors. And if you want to see a full list of books and reference material used to produce this book, you can view the bibliography. So, in the opening few pages of the book, we have some quotes. First quote we have is from Prophet Muhammad of Arabia, peace be upon him. He says, "Reason and sound logic are the root of my existence." Then we have a quote from the teacher of Elijah Muhammad, who is the father of Imam W.D. Muhammad and the founder of the Nation of Islam, also the main driving force in the development of Malcolm Little to Malcolm X. And Elijah Muhammad, his teacher, W.F. Muhammad, taught him and taught the Nation of Islam that after learning mathematics, which is Islam, and Islam is mathematics, it stands true. You can always prove it at no limit of time. Then you must learn to use it and secure some benefit while you are living. That is luxury, money, good homes, friendships, and all walks of life. Sit yourself in heaven at once. That is the greatest desire of your brother and teachers. And like I said, this is a quote from W.F. Muhammad, the teacher of Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the founder of the Nation of Islam. Now, we also have a quote from Imam W. Muhammad, a small preface or a small quote. He says, "The more I prepare for, the more I get." So from that, from Imam Muhammad, we see that it's about preparation. You have to be prepared to be successful. So we're going to finish reading from chapter 1 under the subchapter The 7 Keys to Success. The number one key for success is to know more. The acquisition of knowledge is the number one key to success. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. I personally believe the acquisition of knowledge should be on 5 levels: physical, mental, moral, and spiritual. On the physical level means to have knowledge of your personal physiology and health, eating healthy and correctly, getting proper sleep and exercise. And on the second level, physical means being financially independent, debt-free living. And the third, mental, meaning understanding and caring for your brain by feeding it good information. You should read a book a day or the equivalent, at least 25 pages of some written material daily. I would suggest scriptures, self-help books, or any other genre that's positive. Try to put that positive information into your mind. Number 4 of the 7 keys to success is moral, being upright, God-fearing, and ethical. Number 4 under no more is to be moral, being upright, God-fearing, and ethical, knowing right and wrong and having the integrity to accurately follow through on your knowledge and beliefs. Study the great men and women of our past and present and see how they were able to follow what they knew were right, and they had the integrity to stand on that no matter what the situation was. Okay, number 5, under knowing more. Spiritual. The 5th level, spiritual. Understanding your Creator and His creation. Read and study, meditate, and memorize the scripture. Become one with the Creator and His creation. Accept your role as a steward over creation, the universe. So that's the first of the 7 keys to success, no more. And we said that those under no more, there are 5 levels: physical, mental, moral, and spiritual. Now let's move to the second of the 7 keys to success. The second one is to say more. Don't be afraid to mentor and teach others what God has blessed you with. Always seek to improve your ability to articulate and express yourself. And the third item under the 7 keys to success, the third key is think more. There's a saying that goes, as a man thinketh, so is he. And also a saying, I think it, therefore I am. And from that, we see that the ability to think is the most powerful tool we as humans have. And we must constantly develop and cultivate our cognitive abilities, which is develop the habit of thinking twice before we make any decision. No matter how big or small, the mind, and there's another saying, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. So you want to develop the mind. Think more. The 4th key to success of the 7, do more. Work hard toward achieving your goals. Work harder toward achieving your goals, dreams, and aspirations. You should be focused on achieving your goals 24/7. Study the great athletes, musicians, etc., and see the dedication it takes to perfect one's craft or talents. Number 5, believe more. Seeing is believing is another saying. Also, there's a saying, what I can see and believe I can and will achieve, and that's from Napoleon Hill. These 7 keys to success come from the teaching of Napoleon Hill. The 6th one, expect more. We must know that we live in an infinitely abundant universe with unlimited resources. The Creator, God, has set the universe up as a womb to protect and provide sustenance for us. We should all expect and desire lavish increase with effortless effort. Don't be afraid to want and expect the best. Number 7, give more. There's a saying, give and you shall receive. Lavish increase should bring about or spur lavish giving. Don't be afraid to give or help others who may not be as enlightened as you, or as physically healthy as you, or spiritually healthy as you. Howard Ruff once said, the simple truth is that financial success does not depend on the markets, luck, or even talent. It depends on how you think about yourself way down deep in the deepest recesses of your subconscious. Now we're going to look at the ABCs of profusion. A stands for abundance, which means an ample quantity. Abundance is beyond sight. Abundance is in the faith realm. Abundance equals an ample quantity. Abundance is beyond sight. It is in the faith realm. So abundance starts in the mind. Starts in the mind's eye. Let's look at the word abundant. Abundance equals a great plenty. Next, the word achieve. It means to carry out successfully, i.e. accomplish, to get or attain as a result of exertion, i.e. to reach, to attain a desired end or aim, to become successful. And as we quoted before, the saying, we achieve what we believe. I will only achieve what I can see and what I believe I will be able to achieve. Now look at the word advance. It means to accelerate the growth or process of something, to bring or move forward, to raise to a higher rank. We should always be advancing in our lives. We should always be in an effort to accelerate the growth or process of something in our lives. We should always want to accelerate our growth. We should always want to raise up our rank. The next word, affluence, which means an abundant flow of supply, a flowing to or toward a point of abundance. So we should all have a mind to be affluent. Affluence should be a part of all of us. We should want to be affluent, meaning that we should want to flow toward a point of abundance. The next word, ample. Ample equals a generous supply. Attitude. The next word equals we must have an attitude of gratitude. Your attitude controls your latitude, as many have said. Your attitude controls your latitude. You can only get as high as your attitude will allow you to get to. So you must have the attitude of gratitude. You must be grateful. And let's look at the letter B, some of the words in the letter B. First word we want to look at is billions, which means a very large number or amount of something, which relates to the word billionaire. A billionaire is someone who has a very large amount of something. Is that he has a large sum of something. He has incalculable wealth. And his wealth is not just in money, but his wealth is in all sorts of things. Look at the word C, which is cash. And cash equals money in coins or notes, as distinct from checks, money orders, or credit. So cash, you want to have cash, money in coins or notes. And cash can be in dollar bills, or it can be in some other substance. The next C word is commerce. Commerce means the activity of buying and selling, especially on a large scale. The first E word we want to look at is effortless effort, which we have talked about in this chapter of Overstanding the Law of Profusion, How to Develop Empire State of Mind. And this word effortless effort means showing or needing little or no effort. When God creates things, he shows or needs little or no effort. God doesn't struggle, and the people who put their trust in the force that created everything should not struggle. You should have effortless effort. You put in effort. Not saying you don't do anything, but the effort is effortless. Jim Rome, a very well-known public speaker, very known in the self-help industry, said that becoming rich in America is easy. And it is easy if you know how to play the game. We're in a country with unlimited resources. Actually, we're in a world, a universe with unlimited resources that we have talked about in the first chapter of this book. So when God creates things, or when the Creator creates things, when the source of all power creates things, how will you relate to infinite intelligence? It's all the same. Infinite intelligence, or God, creates things with little or no effort, needing little or no effort. Now, let's look at the first word under F, which is faith. Faith equals something that is believed, especially with strong conviction. My faith will take me where my enemies cannot go. So faith, belief in not only yourself, but belief in your surroundings. Believe that no matter what you do, you're going to succeed. It's going to work out for you. The next word we'll look at under F is fame. Fame equals public estimation or reputation. So your reputation is very important. You need to protect your reputation. Your reputation is very important. That's part of your wealth, your reputation. Now let's look at the first word on the G. We're going to look at gain, which means resources or advantage required or increased. It means profit. You always want to have profit. Also, gain is the act or process of gaining, an increase in amount, magnitude, or degree. The next G word, gem, equals something prized, especially for great beauty or perfection. The next G word, generous, equals highborn, characterized by a noble or forbearing spirit, i.e. magnanimous, kindly. And the next G word, glamorous, means excitingly attractive. And this attractiveness is not just in physical beauty, but it's in your character, in your soul. Jesus and Muhammad were beautiful in their character, in their soul, not in their physical appearance, but because of their high character, their high sense of morality. The next G word is gratitude, which means the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. First H word under the ABCs of profusion means healthy. Healthy equaling enjoying health and vigor of body, mind, or spirit, i.e. being well. So to be healthy means to be well, not just physically well, but well mentally, well spiritually. The first word on the I is infinite, which means infinite equals extending indefinitely, i.e. endless, immeasurably or inconceivably great or extensive, i.e. inexhaustible, subject to no limitation or external determination. The universe, the wealth in the universe is infinite. It has no limitation, is inexhaustible. This womb that God put us in called the universe has everything we need to strive and to grow. We just need to know how to use it and how to make it advantageous for us. But there's more than enough to go around. There is no shortage. Even with COVID-19 and the economic problem that we're facing, God has set the universe up to be infinitely abundant. There is no shortage of wealth. There is no wealth shortage. God of the universe, infinite intelligence, will ensure that those who believe, those who understand the process, will have what they need to survive. So trust, have faith in infinite intelligence. Have faith in the Creator. Know that the Creator has created more than enough for everyone. There are no limitations. You have to free your mind up and expand your thinking. And you may have to move from one industry to another industry. You have to redefine how you earn money. But the wealth, the abundance is there. It's not going anywhere. So the first time, look at the letter J. The first letter we have on the letter J is jewel. Equal one that is highly esteemed, a precious stone, a gem. First word under the letter K is kindness. It means a kind deed, i.e. favors, the quality or state of being kind. That's part of what you send out comes back to you. So you have to always be conscious that what you send out, you're going to receive that. So you should be in a state of mind of being kind, trying to be good, trying to be kind. Kindness is rewarded. The first word under the letter L in the ABCs of profusion is love. Love equals warm attachment, enthusiasm, or devotion. The second word under the letter L is lustrous, which means radiant in character or reputation, illustrious. And this goes back again to what true wealth is, what true abundance is. Radiant character and reputation. The next word under the letter L is luxury, which means a condition of abundance or great ease and comfort, i.e. sumptuous environment. Every human being on earth should live in luxury. We should all live in luxury. Adam and Eve lived in luxury. We should all live a luxurious life. We should all live in a condition of abundance, of great ease and comfort. We should all live in a sumptuous environment. You should make your surroundings comfortable, a place that you want to hang out at. Luxury also means something adding to pleasure or comfort, but is not absolutely necessary. So you should have things that make you comfortable. It's not necessary, but you want it because it makes you comfortable. And you want to have a comfortable life. Now let's go to the letter M. And under the letter M, the first letter is million, which equals a great or very large number. And over that is the word millionaire, which means a person whose wealth is estimated at $1 million or more as of dollars or pounds. Also means a person with increased wealth, health, and happiness, which is another key to what we are really talking about when we say profusion, overstanding the law of profusion. Also under the letter M is money. Money equals something generally accepted as a medium of exchange, a measure of value or means of payment. It is the acquiring power of the mind, as stated by Dr. Frederick Eichenkoller. That is a very good definition of money. Get you a good insight of what money really is. Money has no power unless you use it to acquire things. So money, and also the first thing you have to understand about money, it starts in the mind. You acquire it first in your mind. So money is the acquiring power of the mind, your ability to acquire things. That's actually what money is. Also, now let's look at under the letter O, the word opulent. Opulent means having large estate of property. So opulent means having large estate of property. And it comes also from, it roots, splits off to the word opulence, which means lavish display. So we look at the universe is opulent. It's based on lavish display. This universe is beautiful. So God, to the creator of this universe, architect of this universe, wants us to have opulence. He wants us to have lavish display. So now look at the letter P, and the first word under that letter, the letter P, is perfection. Perfection equals the quality or state of being perfect, and exemplification of supreme excellence, the act or process of perfecting. And we know that God has perfected his creation. The architect of creation has perfected his creation and everything within the creation. The next word under the letter P is perpetual, equaling never-ending or changing, everlasting, never-ending, eternal, permanent, unending, endless. And then we have the word plenty, which equals or means a full or more, means a full or means full or more than adequate, a full or more than adequate amount of supply. Meaning that you don't just have what you need, you have more than you need. The quality or state of being copious, i.e. plentiful, plentifulness. In the 23rd Psalm, it's saying he didn't say that he gave you just enough. He said the cup overflows. Not that the cup is full, it overflows, it runs over. So you have more than enough. And also under the letter P is profuse, which means pouring forth without restraint. So it's continually keeps pouring. You continually get more and more. Also under the letter P is profusion, which means lavish expenditure, great quantity. And under the letter P is prominence, equaling something prominent, the quality, state, or fact of being prominent or conspicuous. Also under the letter P is property, equaling something owned or possessed, especially a piece of real estate. And every one of us should be trying to own property. You should want to own things. You should want property. You should want real estate. And how much real estate, that depends on you. But you should want to own something. Ownership is a good thing. Also under the word P is propulsion. Propulsion equals the act or process of propelling. Something that propels, something that's constantly moving. Also under the letter P is the word provide, which equals to take precautionary measures, to make a provision or stipulation, to make preparation, to meet a need, to supply something for substance or support. Meaning that you should have a storehouse. There's a saying, trust in God but tie your camel. Which means that you give, that you are a person who not afraid of helping people. You're not afraid of giving in charity or giving alms, but you also know that you have to have an emergency fund. You have to have something set up for when things are not going quite the way you want them to go. So you spend lavishly, but also you should have some back for a rainy day. And that's when you make sure that you have you provide for all situations. So to the next word under the letter P is provision, the act or process of providing. As we said, to provide means to take precautionary measures, to make a provision or stipulation, to make preparation, to meet a need, supply something for substance or support. And also in that, you have to know that God has given you everything you need to provide for yourself. It's here. Now let's go to the letter R. And under the letter R, we look at the word rich, which equals well supplied, having goods, having property and money in abundance. So that's what it means to be rich. And your degree of being rich has no effect on my degree of being rich. We all can be rich. We all can be well supplied. We all can have goods. We all can have property and money in abundance. And now let's look at the letter S. Under the letter S is the word stunner. And this word stunner, which is a modern term, means a person who is cool or gangster. Gangster has been taken now to mean cool. Someone who has it together. So stunner is a person who is cool, awesome, and excellent, beyond all imaginable belief. A player, one who's playing the game, no matter what the game is, he has unlimited amounts of flair, style, cash, and a 5-star credit rating. A 5-star credit rating simply means that you are accountable for your financial acquisitions. You pay your bills, but that goes to your character. And if you have bad character, you can always get good character. You can improve your character. So, next under the word S, under the letter S is the word super. Equals means of high grade of quality, very large or powerful, exhibiting the characteristics of its type to an extreme or excessive degree. Also under the letter S is the word superb. Equals marked to the highest degree by grandeur, excellence, brilliance, or competence. Now let's move to the letter T, and under the letter T is the word trillion, which means an indeterminately large number, which goes to the word trillionaire, and it means a person whose assets are worth over $1 trillion of the monetary units of his or her country. So to be a trillionaire means to have an indeterminately large number. Now let's look at the word under the letter U. Let's look at the word unique, which means being without a like or equal, unequal, unusual. Every one of us are unique. There's no creator there's no human who was created by the creator who is exactly like another human. We're all unique in our makeup, in our thoughts, in our mind, our character. So we are unique, every one of us. Now let's look at under the letter U, let's look at the word unlimited, which means lacking any controls, unrestricted, boundless, infinite, not bounded by exception, undefined. And in that concept is that you have to know that you have unlimited potential. Your potential is not limited. Your potential is only limited by the bounds you set on yourself. So your potential is not limited. You have unlimited potential. Now, moving to the letter V, we have the word valuable, which means having monetary value, also means having desirable or esteemed characteristics or qualities. And that's that word again, character. Good character is something that we all can develop. If you don't have good character, you need to try to develop good character. Good qualities. Now let's look at also under the letter V is the word vigor. Means active bodily or mental strength or force. Intensity of action or effect, i.e. force. And this word vigor piggybacks on the word vigorous, meaning possessing vigor, full of mental strength or active force, i.e. strong, done with vigor, means something that is done with vigor, done with intensity of action. Something that is carried out forcefully and energetically. Our life should be a life of vigor. We should have a vigorous life. I mean, you should try to give everything you can in every day of your life. And that don't mean you have to be out working hard. You can be sitting home, but you're thinking about how you can improve your surroundings. You're seeing yourself in better surroundings. Now, let's look at the word vim under the letter V. Vim means robust energy and enthusiasm. Now, also under the letter V, the word vision. Something seen in a dream, trance, or ecstasy. Especially a supernatural appearance that conveys a revelation. The act of power of imagination, the act of power of seeing, i.e. sight. So you have to have vision. Everything that you accomplish in your life came from your vision. So if you haven't accomplished a lot, that means your vision is small. You have to expand your vision. You have to see yourself doing more. That's why I said when you're at home, you can still work hard. Your mind should be working to see how you can improve your life in certain situations, how you can improve your character, how you can be more honest, how you can be more trustworthy, how you can see further. Now let's go to the letter W. And on the letter W, we want to look at the word wealth, which means an abundance of valuable material possessions or resources. It also means being wealthy, also not just material wealth, material resources, but good character, good spirit, good thinking, good health. All that is part of being wealthy. All that's part of wealth. And now on the letter Y, we have the word yield. Equals recompense or reward. To give or render as fitting, rightfully means rightfully owned or required. And on the letter Z, we have the word zillion, which means an indeterminately large number. And this piggybacks on the word zillionaire, which means an immeasurably wealthy person, one having an immense, incalculable amount of wealth. And that wealth is not just in one thing. It's not just in the amount of money you have. It's not just in how many houses you have, how many cars you have, but it's in a plethora of different things. Your character, your attitude, all of that is a part of your wealth. So you should try to live your life as a zillionaire, meaning you have to have unlimited thinking, knowing that there is no limit to what you can acquire if you see it. Because if you see it, you can be it. So the key then is to expand the mind to see more, so you can be more. So we want to leave you now as we conclude part 3 of Overstanding the Law of Profusion, How to Develop an Empire State of Mind. We want to leave you with this last quote and want you to realize the key, that God's creation works through the principle of effortless effort. When you're having a hard time, when you're struggling, you don't see a way out, think back on how that little blade of grass can come up through concrete. It still finds a way to get to the sunlight. So no matter how hard it is, you can find a way out. There's a way out. There is no situation you can get in that there's not a way out. So we want to conclude you with that. We hope that you got some value out of what we discussed. And as we said, you can purchase the entire book from all major book retailers online. You can contact me. Go to my About page and you can find my contact information. Is also will be on the footnotes of this video. So my name is Hassan Shabazz. I'm the president of Sacred Life Connections Health and Wellness Center. I'm a certified health coach, a certified nutrition coach, as well as a certified fitness coach. And we help you to improve your primary food and your secondary food. And we conduct free confidential 50 to 60 minute counseling sessions online, virtual, to help you to get started on your path to optimal health. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. I like the video. Make a comment on the video. Share the video with friends and family, or someone you think that may need this information. And subscribe to the channel. So until next time, we hope that you are physically, mentally, spiritually, and fiscally sound.